Topic 1 of hashtag content.
Oh god, I hope you've written these down.
Um, I think I've got 3 in my head, so I hope I don't need to write them down, but we all know that I do.
Yeah, write them down real quick.
Okay, alright. That's not a bad idea.
I'm right.
You are correct. I don't want you to be right, but
Also
you
accept
are.
my invitation.
I'm not even in.
Oh, Jesus.
Shit. I already forgot one of the contents.
See?
It's already gone! Okay.
Hopefully it'll come back to you. Keep that notepad handy.
It's right there. Alright, so content topic number 1, non-fungible tokens. What do you think about them?
Is this the whole, like, you buy the internet video and then you have it? It's the stupidest.
Yes.
I hate it. I hate it. How's that sound?
That's a great place to start. Would you like to know more?
I also think that's the end. No, I listen to NPR.
Okay.
I've heard enough.
Because I also... Ooh, I got a bag full of transmutation charges. I need those.
Yay! Yeah, hold on to those, though.
Yes.
Because we gotta make sure you have, like, good armor to put them on. This bitch is following me.
Trader around here?
I think we're gonna... Is your inventory entirely full?
Not totally full, no. Like, if we're going someplace else, I should be able to tough it out.
Yeah. I will, just as a side note, I will have to occasionally stop and check the fish.
That's fine.
Okay.
Cool. I need to earn exalted markings, so I'm just down for whatever.
Oh, okay. Oh, before like we go anywhere?
Yes.
Oh, you don't have secure glint's egg and terrier?
Nope.
Oh. This is a problem.
Sorry. You do not have, I don't have the mastery you do have.
Yeah. Are you training the correct mastery?
You know what? That's a good idea to check. I'll do that after we're done getting
after we
murdered by
kill
this
this
giant
dude?
thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, because I guess you're probably not. I would guess you're probably not training the correct mastery. That would be my feeling.
Probably not.
Continue. I'm sorry.
No.
We just need to do some housekeeping
So,
first.
like, yes, NFTs are dumb as shit.
Yeah, I think they're real stupid, and I hate them just kind of on principle. But I don't really know what else there is to say about it.
Well, I see what they're trying to do.
I mean, what they're trying to do is bring capitalism to the internet.
Exactly. It's bringing capitalism to internet art. It's a market solution. Oh no, I'm standing on a line. It's a market solution, or it's a capital solution to a market problem.
Well, I mean, part of the issue is that, like yes, we have capitalist sort of things on the internet. That's always been a thing, but like, you just can't. It's the internet. I think it feels like yet another one of those things where like normal people are trying to be like, how do we make the internet profitable? And I'm like, you don't.
Just give up.
Yeah, you're done. Stop, I think is your best call, honestly. Okay.
Let me check my masteries. So like, do you... Nope, I got updraft use. I gotta get rid of that. I need exalted markings. There we go. I'm training
so go into exalted glory? Yeah.
Yep.
There you go. Cool. Hold on just a second. I want to see if there's like a group doing stuff in... Oh god, I'm being attacked by something. It's a root! It's a tendril! Jesus,
don't worry, I got
come
your
out
back.
of fucking nowhere. I want to see if there's like a group doing a bunch of stuff in this map that we can just jump in.
Hey guys,
Loot map,
we would like to be your friends. Now,
that's not right. No, nobody's doing the big events, which is frustrating. That's okay. We can go around and like get stuff.
Now, what I will say is, NFTs are dumber, or even dumber than you think.
Oh God. Okay.
Because I was reading about how they were stored, and it's like literally just a JPEG and an HTML file.
Are you fucking shitting me?
I am dead serious. So, NFT things that NFTs point to aren't stored client side. They're on a server somewhere, presumably being hosted by the artist.
Yeah, which is, like, especially wild, because I'm like, do you own it if you don't own it?
Right.
Like, fuck up!
Do you own it if you don't even fucking have it?
Yeah, right. That's wild.
So basically, no.
Is the answer. Cool, cool.
Okay. Most of the time.
So now I just want to pause on your right-hand side, and you see a moment's rest, and then until Mortrim activity resumes in 5 minutes.
Yes, the exalted
so
the death of
then
their comrade.
We might be able to get some actually good shit happening. Because right now we're kind of we're in a lull in this map. That's what's going on.
Got it.
Okay. Continue. They're stupider than I thought. You're right. Wow, it's getting worse.
It's even dumber than you thought. Because like, so if let's say this artist has a massive data leak or whatever, like
some shit.
Their computer shits themselves, or as it turns out, the server is filled with spiders, and all their data
one of those internet things that happens.
Right, these things that occasionally happen.
Because it's the internet.
Because it's the internet. The NFT would be just like a blank marker. It wouldn't point to anything anymore.
God, this is so stupid. I hated this. They were talking about it, and then there was some program that they were going to talk about it more. And I, like, listened to it for, like, probably 30 seconds and was like, you know what? I need everybody to know how much I don't care.
I mean, it was interesting hearing it from the artist's
perspective.
We
should go south.
Okay. It was interesting hearing it from the artist's perspective, being like, no, I want to make one thing and make a fuck ton of money off of that. And I'm like,
yeah, no, I mean, I respect that.
That makes sense. But that's just not like how the internet works.
Yeah. Oh, there's something going on over here. There's people. Get over here.
Oh my god. Like,
we can kill this thing.
The internet art works by volume, and they don't want to do that.
Yeah, and I mean, it's also just like this idea that like, it's also just like, okay, so maybe this is like a weird thing to say, but it's also not how like art works.
Generally, no.
Like, I don't know. I don't know where. I feel like we've gotten into this weird place with art, specifically, where people think that you're supposed to like make money off of it. And I know that sounds shitty, but like, historically, that is not how art works. Like, very few artists make money in their lifetime. Even like in the art world and shit, it's not how it works. And like, I'm not even saying like enough to support yourself. That can happen. I mean, like, make money.
Right, we're talking your Mad Dosh.
Yeah, nobody, very, very few artists are, I don't know, they're just not like, that's not how it works. It's a frustrating thing for me as somebody who is an artist, is the child of an artist. Like, that's just, hero points.
Nice. Ooh, I got a weird thing I don't think I've ever seen before. I mean, I've probably seen it before, I just didn't recognize it.
What did you get?
Oh no, it was just a piece of rare loot. Oh no, it was a rag. Even worse, somehow.
Oh boy, okay.
Oh boy, I found a rag.
Let's go this way.
Okay. Like, yeah.
So I guess, like, part of me is just like, stop trying to make money off art like that.
Right.
The way you are trying to make money off art has never been the way money has been made off art.
Right.
And the art world sucks. Like, I want to put that out there. I want to be very clear on my feelings on the world of art, and that is bad.
Yeah.
That shit is not good. We're gonna attack this big dude.
Sounds good. It's big. I want to hit it.
Got a weird face?
Because, like, when I first heard about it, I was like, all right, let me get this out of the way. All artists deserve to live comfortably. Like,
yeah, absolutely. Like, definitely. Like, I'm not saying they don't.
Right.
I'm just saying art is not something you get into to make money.
Right.
And like that's like a thing that I used to hear authors say all the time that I feel like I haven't heard as much anymore. Is like I've heard authors constantly, like I've heard interviews with authors where people are like, oh hey, there's something going on over here. Maybe.
Maybe. Ah!
Maybe.
There's a veteran mushroom charger trying to charge you. He failed.
Yeah. I was too fast for him. Avoid the blue thing on the ground. I should note those will also kill you in an unpleasant way. But the why I'm so big. I got big.
Ah!
I think I mushroomed. I think I hit the wrong thing. So he's also gonna try to attack us. So that's not great.
It's fine. I think we can deal with it.
I hope so. God, I hope so. Yeah, no, I'm just, there was this thing that artists used, or authors used to say, where they would be like, you'd be like, how do you make money in the art, in, like, being an author? And everybody was like, you don't. You don't. If that's why you want to get into writing, don't.
Stop.
Get into something else. Because people get very, very strange about it when they're like, well, I mean, this is America. You know, they're like, why would you want to do something that you can't make any money at? You're like, because I like doing it. Right. The answer. And like that whole like, well, find out what you love and make money doing it. You don't make money! That doesn't mean I don't want to do it. Not everything should be about money. Anyway.
I don't know. I was reading some Ayn Rand and learned that money is imbued with virtue.
Yeah,
and
well,
is
you
an
know.
objective measure of worth. Like that's what it's for. So if it's
well,
not
she's
worth
a
money,
horrible person. And like, I don't want to quibble on Ayn Rand. She's a bad person, and I hope she does get.
Okay.
You know, look, she's not.
Kill
cool.
her again.
She's bad. She sucks. She makes me upset. Okay. Whew. We murdered them. We did a lot of murder.
But yeah, so it's a new financial innovation.
Yeah, it's one of those ones where I'm like, that'll last 5 minutes.
I mean, I've heard some. Well, I heard a theory. I heard an idea, which kind of. Yeah,
Shall
sure.
we
I'll
say
help
yeah?
this guy. Yeah.
We need something to do.
Protect me and the purifier.
You got it. Like I heard somebody suggest that I bet that, like they said, I bet this is a thing to just keep crypto in the news.
I mean, I guess I can understand that.
Yeah, like it's not super conspiratorial. Just like, oh, let's push this.
Well, here's the thing too. Like, when Bitcoin happened, everybody was like, Bitcoin, and you know what? Bitcoin has turned out to be not a fucking lot.
Right.
Like, you kind of have two groups of people. You have people who are super into Bitcoin and everyone else.
Yeah.
And there's no, like I have never come across a situation where I have needed or wanted Bitcoin.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, if you're a normal person, it's probably not something that's like, has done much for you.
No, cryptocurrency does not play into your life.
Right, exactly. And I think that's probably how this is gonna be. Like, it's gonna be a thing for a hot second, then everybody's gonna realize it's not actually, like, a tenable situation, and, it's gonna stop. Like,
But Zoe, Jack Dorsey's first tweet sold for $23 million or something.
I gotta tell you, I don't know who that is.
He's the guy who owns Twitter.
Cool. You know what? I'm okay not knowing that.
Like, it's just a matter of, like, how dumb that is. Like,
yeah.
Why is this thing that doesn't even exist worth this much money?
Right, yeah, I mean, it's just another, like, please try to get money off the interwebs.
Well, I feel like if it was just like rich people spending too much money.
Oh no, I'm not saying rich people spending too much money. I'm saying it's people trying to monetize the internet yet again.
Right.
It's not real, but it's not super monetizable, unfortunately.
No.
And that's the thing. I really do think people forget that. They're like, how do we make money off this? And everybody on the internet is like, you really can't.
You can't?
You can sell ads, and then that's it. That's sort of your option.
You can sell merch. You're kind of better off begging.
Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately, that's kind of what you got, and that's just how it is. I don't know. I don't necessarily think monetizing the internet is a good thing anyway, so...
Right. Like,
I don't know.
Monetization. Like,
yeah.
I do believe, like, I do want artists to get paid, and I do want creators...
No, but there's a different thing between pay an artist for their work and, like, selling a tweet.
Yeah. Like,
let's be real, those are vastly different things. Or like I've heard a lot of stuff about like video clips and like stop. Stop. These are not things people should own to begin with.
Hold on, I am now over encumbered. There we go.
Okay.
I am unencumbered.
Oh, give me 1 second.
Perfect timing. I have to face my inventory.
Alexa, shut up.
Throw into the dumpster.
Alexa, set timer 20 minutes.
20 minutes. Starting now.
Okay, I'm good. Sorry, I'm the only one in the house who knows what the flakiness of salmon looks like.
I was about to say, Pat's a good cook. What
It's because it's a very specific thing.
It's a specific dish, and he doesn't know how to do the do. So.
I keep trying to explain. Here, let's port up to. There seems to be something going on.
Uh-oh.
If we go up to North Watch Waypoint, just above us.
North Watch Waypoint. There we go. Okay.
And then north of there seems to be an event.
There seems to be a big thing going on at the giant dome.
Go to dome.
Always go to the dome. Exalted sediment.
Where are we supposed to go? Where's the sediment?
I don't.
Probably underneath us. I would guess that it's underneath us.
That would be sensible.
Let's check it out.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Hey, I found some exalted sediment.
Oh, there it is. Bring it before the power dispels. Is there a mushroom?
Yeah, there are a couple
There,
of mushrooms.
okay. Jump the mushroom. And there's gotta be another mushroom. I don't know where though.
Nope, that's a boost shroom. Wrong shroom.
Oh, if we just walk this way, it's fine.
We might be able to walk. Yeah.
Before it dissipates, how long do I have? Oh, another minute. Good.
Okay, so this is a pretty long timer.
This is not as short as I thought it was.
Right, this is not.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so I'm glad we agree that NFTs are bullshit. Oh,
Oh,
also,
I think they're very stupid.
did you hear about the power usage, the electricity usage?
Which one?
For NFTs?
No, there's an electricity thing?
Yes.
This is getting worse.
Yep. Adding to the blockchain takes.
Oh, you can get two, I see.
So adding to the blockchain takes as much energy as a human uses in 5 days.
Why?
Because you get paid based
in
on
case they are hostile.
how much electricity you use instead of other, like, that's the metric by which they determine how much you deserve to get paid.
Understand any of this? And you know what? Here's the full disclosure. I don't wanna.
Well, I also do not understand how the blockchain works. I only know what I have heard and like what I have looked up. Being like,
Here's
oh,
the
this
thing.
takes a lot of energy, etc.
This is one of these things where I'm like, you gotta be making this up. This can't be right.
I mean, yes, they are making it up, and yes, it
That's the
is
thing.
bad.
And that's the thing, like, you can't tell me this is how shit works. You did just make it up 5 to 10 seconds ago. Like,
Right.
you made this up, and I don't care.
You made this up. I have no reason to believe otherwise.
Yeah. You made this up to make money, and I don't care about it. That's how I feel about a lot of things.
That is.
That's how I feel about beauty standards. You made those up to make money. That's actually
You made
true.
those up to make money. Fuck you. That is correct.
Yeah, I mean that's quite literally true, especially in women shaving body hair was an invention to sell more razors.
I was about to say, we gotta sell razors somehow. We gotta open up the market.
Right, exactly. So I'm like, this is fake. This is fake. You made it up 5 minutes ago, and I will not do it. And like, I guess that's kind of how I feel about shit like this. I'm just like, this is dumb. And you just made it up, and you can't tell me that's how things work when I know you just made it up.
Right. Well, this is just the way things are now. But they weren't the way things were like 5 seconds ago.
Yeah. Saying shit like, this is just how things are, like, that's how we get like Nazis.
I was about to say, like, whenever
Not
anyone...
to like be like it's Nazis, but no, I do specifically mean like World War II Hitler Nazis. I don't mean neo-Nazis.
Right.
Protect me.
Like, whenever anyone in any situation ever tells me, well, that's just the way things are, I'm like...
You're like, well, that can't be right.
That's fucking stupid.
Yeah, well, maybe they shouldn't be like that.
Right.
Yeah, look, that's because I said so is what you say when you're a very tired parent and you're over whatever your kid's doing.
Right. That's not how you...
And it's not good, and it doesn't work on them.
Right.
So it's not gonna work on me.
It's not gonna work fucking now. Like, oh man, like, I got into a conversation with one of my coworkers because he was talking about the idea of conspiracy theories came up, and he was like, oh man, I don't know who my wife has been listening to, but she's talking about how leftists are gonna put her in a re-education camp to stop her from being a Republican. And I was like, holy shit, dude, you need to figure out.
Good.
You need to figure out what the fuck is going on, man, because you can't let your wife believe that.
You like with love and support, because that's what people need, but like also like whew.
And he was like, nah, I'm not really gonna get into it. I'm like, you have to get into this, man.
No, I can understand him not wanting to get in. I think you're right, like he does need to deal with that. But like on the other hand, I can understand just being like, I can't engage with that.
Right, yeah. But
I can absolutely understand a person being like, I literally cannot deal with that.
It's understandable, but also not correct. And he was just talking about like...
Yeah, but also like, that's a lot of emotional labor you're asking of a person.
This is true. But, like...
But they are married, so, you know, he probably should.
Right, and like, he was like, nah, arguing with my wife is pointless. Like, she just doesn't even listen at all. And I'm like, why did you marry this woman? And
no. Here's the thing. Okay, continue. Yes.
But, like, the thing is, his response to why did you marry this woman was, I don't know.
Oh boy. Okay. Well, that's not great. But
yeah,
I will
was
say,
like, holy shit, dude.
I will say we do live in a world where sometimes, not to like make it about gender, but sometimes when somebody is like, my wife just doesn't listen to me, it means I made a point that wasn't done and she didn't just immediately capitulate.
Right.
So like, I don't necessarily 100% go for that.
Oh yeah, no,
But-
I don't believe it.
Yeah, like, I'm sure there are some other issues. But on the other hand, there are probably now issues on both sides, and one of them is, your wife thinks that leftists are gonna put her in a re-education camp. Like, that's not good.
Right.
You do need to deal with that, sir.
Or someone does, and you're her goddamn husband.
Yeah, like,
So like, I feel you
please
signed up
support
for
your-
this.
right, please support your wife in getting her out of this weird thing. Like, I get it, but like, you know, maybe a conversation would be cool. And I mean, it's very hard, I get that. It's not an easy conversation to have.
No.
Jesus, there are a lot of dudes here.
Oh fuck.
Good,
Jesus, I
you're
was
just
down
on
for
the
quite a while.
ground.
Yeah, no. Not
You
even.
just got knocked over.
I'm not even down. I just fucking fell over, real bad.
I
But
fell very, very over. I fell over a good amount.
I mean, like, I could understand that he's not comfortable being
Yeah.
like talking to a coworker about like why he loves his wife or whatever.
Yeah,
But,
also
like,
that, like, maybe there are reasons and he just really doesn't want to tell you, because also he probably doesn't feel comfortable sharing emotions.
Right. But like at the same time, I don't know is the wrong fucking.
Yeah, you did not make the right call on that.
Like
Could
even
have done.
even if he just said, "Hey man, I love her," I'd be like, "Okay." There's something about the way these two people gel, and he hasn't thought about
How
it
old
too
is
much.
he?
He's older than me, so he's like 34.
Okay. Well, I mean, I will say, not that this necessarily means much, but
As I power up this mirror.
there are a lot of old school ideas of relationships in rural areas.
Right.
The outpost is now powered up.
So, like, there very well could be a lot of shit that is stupid, but, like, there you go. Chests! Yeah, get 'em.
Oh, what, chest?
Yeah. These are the version of
Instead of crowbars, it's something else.
it's exalted keys. Also, there's a merchant here if you want to get in on this.
So interesting. So many questions for them.
Cool. Do I have a salvage kit? One, oh yeah, I do. I
Let's say
do.
that's the issue. I do not have a salvage kit right now.
Okay. I would love to help you out with that. Okay. Cool. I have some room. There is a normal merchant over here, I think.
Oh.
Yeah, this guy's got salvage kits.
Woo! I love you. Salvage kit, man.
Thank you. I was like, oh,
I had to
Are
be
we there?
specific. Sorry.
it's good. I mean, it's fine. I just was like, oh, I didn't know we were doing that.
I understand. I need to
I
be
just
careful
need to
throwing
know.
around affection willy-nilly.
I just need to be aware.
Who's with me?
I'm not good at showing any kind of affection. You know that.
This is true.
Interest in reaching the font.
Okay, so we have activated a pylon.
So far. Whoa, hold it.
Good work,
Going into the
us.
jungle alone?
Nice work.
I don't think so.
This is important, Mary.
There are other ones, but I don't.
I know how to find the font of Magoo.
They're far
And
away.
accomplish what? Your
You'll tell me
devotion
when
to
you hit. I don't know
Druid
how
is
you're doing on your
impressive,
experience.
I'm
right
not
now,
even
but-
halfway
We're
there.
surrounded by more
Cool, cool.
Allow me
We'll
to
just follow
help
this
you.
quest chain for a while then.
Each other.
Sounds good to me.
Well,
I'm working on my like last gliding one, and it's so long. It just
Fine.
keeps going.
Better make it
Like,
back or you're fired.
I need so much experience. Cool,
I don't care what they say.
cool. Somebody else did it for me.
No one's
I
reported seeing the
expect us
font
to
of
Um,
inspire here.
decades.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that.
No way.
I get it. I do get that, like, the idea of having to, like, deprogram your spouse.
Right,
What?
is daunting, both daunting and
That
I
seems
don't
like a
want
lot.
to do that.
Yeah, God, I certainly wouldn't want to. I totally understand that.
And shit, you had to like
Shit.
deprogram me, and that was a pain in the dick.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, at least you had the benefit of we were technically on the same side.
Right. I wasn't too deep in. It was just like, nah, man.
Yeah, and it was more just like, genocide is never. And I know you weren't advocating like real I know.
Right.
I
Even
know.
so,
Just clarifying.
you can't like. I didn't have my plans and my schemes.
No,
but, like,
no, it
you
wasn't like
can't-
super weird or anything, but it was just like, yeah, we should be nice to people.
You can't
was
even,
a
like-
lot of it.
Like, don't joke about that. Like,
Yeah, it was much more like it was. I mean, you know, you gotta do that with people sometimes, and I know it wasn't. I know it's different. I know, but like, yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot to put on somebody, especially like if they don't want to deal with it. I can understand. I can understand the upsetness. On the other hand, somebody's
but say somebody's got to do it, and your fucking husband, my dude.
like it might be you. The person who does it might have. I think you're up, buddy.
Who's up to bat? You, dumbass.
You. It's you.
All right.
And that's, you know, that's fine. That's where some people are at. Look, not everybody has a healthy relationship, especially in Maine.
Especially in Maine.
Like,
Interesting.
Maine has some shitty things going on.
And
I don't have the exact
It's
words, but it
it's
says,
just
all that exists is all that has to be.
it's just that's
by
the way.
Simpsons, Scrub the water.
It's just they haven't dealt with some shit.
Equilibrium is lost, our elder restores
Is
the
really
flock.
what's going on.
Only when it is restored.
It seems safe to say
All
that
right.
equilibrium has been
I
lost.
guess I think we kind of went a little off topic, but
I think we're completely on
The
topic.
journal's wrong.
you're right. Fair enough. What was your other thing? What's your next?
Shit. The closest thing I've got to a topic is some game
Oh.
theory.
Weeds.
I thought we did. Was that your second one?
My second one was supposed to be some game theory stuff.
Okay, I thought you had. Yeah, okay. I thought you said you had topic. Did you write them down? You wrote them down.
Yes,
but then you
this
forgot one.
is the third topic. This is the
Okay, okay.
This is not the second topic I forgot.
Okay, second topic I forgot. We'll move on to the third topic. That's
Yes.
fine.
So I am running a game on Sundays that is much less, like, I would say, so, oh god, alright. How much do you know about, game theory gamer archetypes?
Heed these
I
words.
mean, I think it really depends on what you're about to say.
Okay, so like the four game archetypes that I'm familiar with are explorers, diggers, lovers, and killers.
Okay, I guess I could understand. I assume this is someone's theory about this.
Well, I mean, like,
Let the mama thrash.
I would just say like the games we usually play for Tinker Tailor Wizard Spy are much more in the lover category. Like, we're just there to hang out and have a good time and roll some dice and solve a mystery and be wacky and treat each
I
other
mean,
like
that's not how I usually refer to them, but yes, I understand that there are different player types and game types. Yes,
Right.
I understand that.
Destination is just
I am aware of what you were talking about.
But Nate seems more like a killer. He wants to make a tough character and kill the big monster and be like, I killed the Lich. That was me. I did the most damage.
Yes.
And like,
yes.
that's a completely valid way to play.
So,
I don't wanna
Yes.
shit on anyone's parade.
No,
but
it's unfortunately that's why I had to have that conversation where I'm like, that's not how we play.
right. That's not the game we're in right now. And if you try to play like that, you're gonna have a bad time.
Yeah, it's not gonna be pretty because that's not what we do.
Right.
We like to find the stupidest
Thing we could
solution to
possibly do.
every
Yes.
every problem. has a number of good solutions and one very dumb one, and we need to find that one dumb one.
We're rushing straight for that stupidity.
Yeah, we are going for the dumbest shit we can
We're
think
going
of.
in as
That's
hard
right.
as we can, as quickly as possible.
Yes.
It'll fetch a nice price.
Okay.
Get some vine wraiths.
One of the oh god, Champion Thrasher.
Yeah, he's not good.
No. But the game that I'm running on Sundays is a much more it's less of a lover game and more of a can I hurt this thing?
That's what okay, I think we might just be there it is. We were waiting for them to stop talking.
All right, there we go. That tracks. But it's a much more like killer explorer game.
Okay.
Like this, and I made that clear at the start, and like my players have been ripping everything to shreds, which is fine. That just means I need to up the power level a little bit.
Make it harder.
Make it harder. And so
do it like you mean it.
The latest scenario was they're besieging an elven city. They've hoodwinked a Northkin warlord into thinking that they're stronger than they really are. So they've got him working for them, and I'm like, all right, this is cool, this is fun. And he's like, all right, well, since you guys are so tough, we're gonna need some help in the siege. So if you could take out like these 3 things, we'd be able to get a lot of cool shit to help the project that you're trying to work on.
Okay.
And the 3 targets were like a wizard tower with a badass spellcaster, the intelligence center, which has got like a whole bunch of people like telling like commanders and stuff where people are, and then there is the commander's palace himself. If you can get there quickly enough, you can stomp on him before he gets his armor on and kick him in the dick.
Okay.
And they were like, let's go for the intelligence center. That sounds like it'll be easier for us to handle. And they did. And the spy master NPC I could find online, the easiest possible solution.
Alexa, stop.
Cliffhanger.
No, I'm killing this bad guy first. Continue.
Understood.
No, I can track it.
The master spy NPC I found online was a level 19 bard.
Uh-huh.
And I looked over his abilities and I was like, oh yeah, sure, like they can take this guy.
I think you said something about the bard the last time we played. Like how they hate him?
Oh my god, he's driving them crazy.
Oh boy.
Like,
why?
He has a ring of invisibility, and that's kind of the only thing that makes it like he can summon invisible stalkers.
Okay.
Which the party has no way to deal with.
Okay, I see.
And I'm like, well, handle it. This is his shit. I don't care if you guys live or die. This is not a game that's about the story. If you all wipe, we'll get some new goons.
Yeah.
Yay!
Whew.
And like, they were just like, perhaps in my mind, unreasonably frustrated by how tough
Protect me.
You're protected.
Give me a second.
Recall.
I'm just doing fish. I don't want it now.
Oh, scrap. You've gone and summoned a giant version of yourself.
Returning to this enchanted armor will help us defend Taria from the Mordrum. But there is another. I must return to Northwatch. Thank you, my horned friend.
You don't want to stick around to see the druids return? Huh, Goldie?
Better than moot loot.
That's gonna cool off. It's done, it's out, and then there's some lemons. Or
Can it be?
you want anything else with
The
it?
amplified magic must have given
Because if so, you're gonna have to make it yourself. Oh, I meant to make a rice. There are some of the, like, there's like a, okay. Put some butter in the rice!
Put some butter in it.
What the fuck is that?
The fuck is what?
Jesus.
Oh my god. I don't know.
He's nice.
Huh.
Um,
I guess he's a good guy.
what's...
But like they were, in short, they were having trouble with the bard just because of how many like stupid dirty tricks he has.
Yeah.
Like
Don't go. I have so many questions to ask.
like, so he's got that ring of invisibility, and they were having trouble with that. And then,
If I do say so
oh god,
Sweet,
what else did he have
sweet
going
dream.
on? Right, when they finally did get in a position to fight him, he was able to cast Mirror Image to create a bunch of himself.
Mm-hmm.
And then he
Why
was
are they
able.
so invested in fighting him?
Well, that's the thing. Like, like he's in charge of the intelligence network, and they're like, we have to kill this guy, even though the people collating the intelligence are a bunch of nerds. Like, there
Okay.
are 12 nerds who are in the building. They're the only people they really need to kill. Well, they can kill either.
Yeah, okay.
If they kill the spy master, there'll be no one to collect the intelligence.
To master the spies. Yeah,
Right.
no, I got you.
If they kill all the nerds, well then, like, yeah, he knows a lot of shit, but like that's not gonna help him when everything is fucked and everybody is dead.
Okay.
Who's gonna run anywhere? Who's got the information? You know?
Right,
Like,
right. You gotta get some more spies.
He's gonna
before
need
you
to exactly.
do
He's gonna.
much.
So you can get rid of the spies, you can get rid of the master, and I figured, oh, they'll just run in, burn the building down, kill everybody, and they're like, we have to kill this level 19 bard, and I'm like,
Okay.
no, that's what he wants.
That's a choice.
And like he casts mirror image, and then he casts project image, which allows him to create a copy, but the copy also has mirror images. So there are 17 invisible, there are 16 fucking invisible bastards, and they're like,
Oh,
how do
boy.
we beat this bard? And like he doesn't do any damage, like he doesn't have any attacks.
He just sucks.
Like he's got a rapier. It does 1d6 plus 4 damage. That's it. That's
So
all
this
he's got.
guy's job is just to anger people.
Yes, his entire job is to annoy people, and they are falling for it
That's not great.
every step of the way. And I'm like, guys, make some wisdom rolls. Why
No.
are you fucking with this asshole?
Yeah.
And then the summoner is like, I have a great idea.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to turn into a mist. You should
No,
come
no,
up
that's
here,
fine.
though. Come up here and get me up.
He's like, I've got a great idea.
I'm good.
We'll fool this bard. We'll trick this spy master.
Oh, God.
And so like they roll like they make a good diplomacy roll, and I'm like, that's great. And when he gets them all together, he casts a spell that makes them kill each other. And they're like, why would he do this? And I'm like, fucking why wouldn't he?
Yeah. I don't really know what to do.
And
with
they were
that.
all just very angry and very disappointed. And I'm like, you've got no one to blame but yourselves. Like,
You guys just, you knew what was going on here.
you guys made every mistake you possibly could.
Yeah.
Incoming.
And if you're
Like-
upset with how I'm running the game, that's
You know, I mean, we don't have to play the game.
then
is
we
the
right.
answer.
We
Like,
don't have to play the game, and I'm not. I hold no responsibility for this.
Yeah, I mean, I get that. I can understand where somebody might be like a little upset about it, but like on the other hand, like I don't know.
Especially when you're in an honest to God sandbox, you don't have to stay
Yeah.
here. You don't have to do this.
We can just go.
Like, if they had said, all right, we send Wolfric into the city to go attack it, and then we get on a boat and leave, I'd have been like, you get on a boat and you leave.
Yeah, you'd be like, cool. I'll make up some other shit.
You take his orders and you tell him to go fuck himself. And then, I mean, he'll come back to try to kill you, but that's a problem for future you. And you already kicked his ass once. You could probably do it again.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing with a sample. Like you have multiple options. It's one of the things I'm actually like that actually made me feel better about this game that Nate's gonna run is that like
It
there
sounds
are
like
multiple
it's
options.
right. It sounds like it's gonna be Monster of the Week, and I know how much you
We're
love
great at
Monster.
monster. I do love monsters. There
Oh,
is like
Jesus.
oh jeez. Apparently there's a system called Monster of the Week. I don't know a lot about it. Full disclosure.
Oh yes, I also don't know too much about it. I don't know what the
But-
fuck is going on.
The big frog did belly flop
they-
kill all.
They pulled me in, and now they're flopping on me.
No, dodge, dip, dive, duck, and fuck. Nope, die. Bye. I'm going over here.
But I'll see you guys in a minute.
It's okay, I'm alive.
But
I'm somehow alive.
yes, I think Monster of the Week is like a sort of like X-Files horror setting,
I mean,
as it ought
yeah.
to be.
I mean, yeah, right. Like, Monster of the Week needs to be Buffy or X-Files. That's what you get. It's gonna be one of those. I don't know. I do think it could be. I mean, I don't necessarily want to learn another system. I'm so tired of new systems.
No, they never stop coming. More systems.
I know. It's wild. How are you doing on that XP?
I am a little bit more than halfway there.
Okay. So it's gonna be a little while yet.
Oh yes.
It is too dangerous to
Okay.
continue right now.
Let's
Set up.
go.
Rest of us? Patrol. Take all the time you
Let's
need.
go a different way. You want to go see some new shit?
I would love to see some new shit.
Let's go wander off.
I will assist in any way that I can.
Alright, do your job.
Shit. Right, yes, new systems. What, you don't want to learn how to play 10 Candles? Come on, man.
It's just, there's just so much. And I get it. I get that new systems aren't all bad or anything. That's not what I'm saying. I'm
No,
just.
there's just so fucking many.
Oh, God. And, like, I feel like so many of them are like, okay, so let's make it, complicated?
Let's do something different because we can't do what we've already done.
Right, and everybody's just, I'm like, look, you get, like, you only have so many options.
Right. Like, once you have one World of Darkness, I don't need another vampire.
Yeah, when you're like, cool, I'm good, I got this one. I know this one works. Like, I'm happy.
Oh, do you want to play a
I'm like-
vampire in D&D? Do you want to be a vampire
No.
game? No.
I don't.
Fuck no.
I don't want that. Oh, sir, why are you here? I'm just going down this road because I know there's stuff we haven't seen at the other end of it.
What could possibly go wrong?
A lot of... But we'll see. I actually don't hate this part of the map. Let's not avoid that champion.
Yeah. That sounds like more than a two-person problem.
Yeah. Here. I think we this way.
To go slap the gold guzzler.
Yeah. Oh, got him. Use rocks
Oh,
to
to
confuse.
confuse her. Well, I'll throw rocks.
Cool. Rock pile. I got some
Oh,
rock.
fuck. Well, now I see where the rocks come from.
They're up here.
Oh yeah, but they like when the rocks fall down, you know, signal for everyone to die.
Yeah.
Ah.
Oh god, why did I die? I got somebody to pick me up though.
She
It's
must
fine.
not be confused enough. Oh no. Oh, I fell down. I fell in.
Get back up again.
Oh, they're bouncing mushrooms. Whoopsie daisy.
Yes.
Hell you. But So that's what I got for that. And I've been playing Graveyard Keeper. You heard of Graveyard Keeper?
No.
It's like Harvest Moon, but edgy with zombies.
Harvest Moon, but edgy with zombies. Okay. That seems right. I love but edgy with zombies.
Like,
Is it like a...
It's not super edgy, like...
Is it a graveyard sim?
Yes.
Amazing.
Like, you get killed and you end up in another world in medieval times and you're the graveyard keeper.
I am grateful.
And
Must
like,
insist
the
that you
first thing
fall
you
out
do
of love
is
with me.
like chop some meat off of a corpse, bury it, and like go to try sell the meat in town. And they're like, well, all meat needs to be certified after someone sold
Everything's complete.
After someone sold us fucked up meat. Your meat isn't fucked up. I believe you, but I mean, we really can't buy it unless it's got a seal. And you're like, yes, this meat's totally fine, but I understand that we can't use it until it's been certified.
Jesus.
And so, like, you routinely desecrate the corpses that you bury, because what if you need their stuff? I need that heart for alchemy shit, man. I'm doing alchemy things over here. Where else am I gonna get hearts?
It'll fetch a
That's
nice
true.
price.
Where else are you gonna get hearts?
If I could get it from somewhere else, I would. But you know what? I'm a
New
graveyard keeper.
Scrittington! This is called New Scrittington.
This is beautiful.
I just think we should all know that this is called New Scrittington.
About to say, fucking shut my gob. What the fuck was I talking about? Scrits.
We should go this way, specifically. Well, one, there are chests, but also two, there's a point.
Returning to West.
And I think we should hit that waypoint.
But yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with it because
Yeah, that sounds.
it's got all of the delightful do nothing of a Harvest Moon, but like with the edgy silliness of, you know, chopping up some corpses and selling their meat in town.
Cash.
NBD. Yeah, I turned 8 of the corpses that were delivered to me into zombies so that they could work my sawmill, but like, whatever. Now everyone's got free firewood, and all they have to do is not ask too many fucking questions about where it came from.
I mean, that's the important thing generally.
Listen,
just
do you
don't-
want free firewood or not?
Don't ask these questions.
Don't ask questions you don't want the answers to.
True.
That being said, I have sort of run into a bit of a problem where I have turned it into a optimization simulator.
Oh God.
So I'm running around like, all right, how do I make the most out of what I've... But that's my problem.
That seems about right.
Yeah, that's a me problem. I understand.
That seems like how you get. I'm just kind of dicking around.
Oh yeah, no, we're just digging around. We don't have to do anything.
Cool.
I see an exalted chest. I open exalted chest.
Yeah, basically. I'm
It'll fetch a
kind
nice
of trying to
price.
figure out what this event is and if we can get to it
That's
and if
that's
it's
a good
worth
question.
it.
That's the eternal question.
And also, I'm hungry and I'm gonna get this fish to be done. Look, I was on the phone with my mom. That is not a short situation.
No, that's a long call. I know.
Yeah. She's a good mom, but, you know, we've only seen each other once in the last year. So, there's a lot to cover.
I don't know what
And
you're
also,
talking
like,
about.
people in our family keep dying.
Ooh.
So that's shitty.
Like, of COVID or just incidentally?
No, unfortunately, just incidentally.
That still sucks.
Yeah, it's not ideal.
Like, I'm glad your family members didn't get killed by COVID, but you know.
But unfortunately, they did still die.
But say it sucks that they're still dying.
Yeah. We have this, so we have like a weird extended family, as many people do, I guess. But Okay, so I'm gonna say this and it's gonna be complicated, but just like, stay with me here.
I'll do my best.
So my uncle's wife, my aunt, but it is important that they're not married.
Yeah.
Or that they're married. Her sister's wife, died recently. She had cancer for a long time and like was in and out, you know, one of those ones.
Yeah.
She was a very big deal in the like New York radio scene.
Really?
Like, yeah, she was very cool. Rita was great, which is really like upsetting. Like I mean, not just because she had a cool job. She was just a very cool person.
No, but just like
Yeah.
whenever I hear anyone's a big deal, I'm like, oh damn.
Yeah, and apparently she was honored at the Grammys.
Jesus.
Yeah, like that. When I say she was kind of a bit, like I mean it.
Like, yeah, people were pouring one out for this woman.
Yeah, and she was super, super cool. And she, like, I hadn't seen her in a long time, but like, you know, we did Christmas with my aunt's family, so like, we knew her. And so we were talking about that, and it's just like, it's upsetting. She was just a really cool person.
Right.
And it's one of those ones that's just like, wow, this year just continues to like suck so much. Like, I know it's 2021, but what, like, is it, personally?
But is it? I'm not fully convinced. I'm not yet convinced that it's 2021. I'm gonna need a little bit more proof on that one.
Right. I'm kind of just dicking. I hope you're good with just dicking around.
Yeah.
I bet we can jump off that thing. I wonder if there's some diving goggles on top of that. I feel like there should be. Come on. No, dude.
What? There's a
There.
group event over there.
Let's go get that Vista.
Is it Vista?
Yeah, this way. Come with me.
Ooh, I see it.
It's gonna be hard to get to.
Oh fuck!
Oh, no!
It's okay. It seems I can climb back up.
Okay. Well, I have to jump off anyway because there's a point of interest
Or
down there.
Can I?
Well, we're gonna find out. I'm coming down there.
Okay.
Where are you?
I'm on this branch, or is it all the way down? Oh,
Oh.
it is all the way down.
Yeah, there's... Oh, I got it. Oh, there's some cool frogs down here.
Yeah, some Mitzels hanging out. I love these guys.
Chill frogs. Yeah, I like these. Like, I like the Hylic and stuff, but I like the Itzel specifically because I like their weird tree frog situation.
Definitely.
I like a tree frog. I feel like they're pretty cool. Pat's seen me in a... Like, for some reason, there's an aquarium in Connecticut that has a tree frog situation, and I'm always just like, what are these frogs? It should be noted that Pat puts up with so much.
Also, I feel like among the creatures who are trapped in like zoos and museums, like frogs and other like reptiles seem to be having a good time.
That's fair. I do wanna quibble with you a little bit on that one. I think we should waypoint back.
Where to?
I think we should go to... I think we should go back up to Northwatch. Up at the top.
Northwatch. There we go.
We've got Northwatch, Westwatch, and I think we've got Southwatch, but we've gotten a little lost.
Quibble with me on the ethics of like zoos,
Of
and
zoos.
museums, and animals.
Yes. I wanna... Now, I'm not talking about, like, shitty ones.
Right.
Obviously. But lots and lots of zoos do incredible conservation work.
Yeah.
And they are very, very important. And also a lot of animals in zoos cannot survive the wild.
Right.
So, don't touch that thing.
Yeah, I'm not gonna touch that.
That's
Suspicious
the
or a
big guy we-
Calcum node. Wait a minute.
Nope.
But like, I don't know. I guess when I see like the bigger the animal, the more suspicious I am of like their happiness with their conditions.
I guess I can understand that.
Which is also
I-
weird because, like, how happy is a tiger, you know?
Yeah, well, I mean, a lot of them have pretty chill lives in, like, again, a lot of, like, a lot of animals born in captivity and shit
Cannot survive in the wild.
can't survive in the wild and get rescued from places that are shitty and bad.
Yeah.
And, like, I'm not saying that every zoo is great, but I'm saying that shitting on zoos is really, I don't like it. Because,
Irresponsible.
yeah, I think zoos sometimes have a really bad name.
Yeah.
And I think that ignores a lot of the conservation efforts that they have. And I think SeaWorld fucked up aquariums, and that
For
sucks.
everyone, but, like,
Right.
you can't
but
blame
like
every
aquariums
aquarium
do
for
so much
SeaWorld.
work. Yeah, exactly. Not everywhere is SeaWorld. Like, you know,
Right. SeaWorld is a special kind of shitty.
right. Like, Pat's sister works for an organization in Rhode Island called Save the Bay. Which is, like, shout out to Save the Bay, essentially. But she was doing a bunch of stuff. They've got, like, you know, they do, like, demonstrations with, like, horseshoe crabs and shit. And, like, is she, like, dude, is she, like, you know, fucking up horseshoe crabs? No, they're horseshoe crabs. Like,
Right.
they specifically do conservation work. Like, you can't tar them with the, like, SeaWorld brush just because they have a horseshoe crab.
Right. Like, it's a horseshoe crab. It bleeds blue, doesn't give a
They're
shit.
so cool, though, I will say.
Yeah.
Apparently, she has become known as the horseshoe crab girl. She's not super pleased about that.
What?
I think just because she's like, I know about more than just horseshoe
Okay.
crab.
Alright, fair enough.
Like, I'm more than horseshoe crab girl.
I would be
I think is the
stoked to be-
problem.
I would-
Oh no! If I was horseshoe crab girl, I'd lose my whole fucking mind. I'm
Yes.
like, you are not appreciating the horseshoe crab related gift that you have been given.
Right.
But you know, I
But
get
hey,
it.
It's
But
her
she's
it's
wrong.
her position to deny it. Though
I-
we will judge her.
Wrong, the wrong position. Shit, I'm trying to get up. I'm trying to figure out how to get up here.
That's a very good question. There's someone dead up there, so there's got to be a way to get
Yeah,
up.
there's a way to get up there. Do we have to go all the way around? Oh, hello, sir. Poor ma'am. There's a dude just chilling in this corner, which I'm not a big fan of, because there's a certain horror movie situation occurring.
Real Blair Witch shit going on.
Yeah, right. Not super big on that. Yeah. We've been watching a lot of horror movies still. We're still on that train, so.
Oh,
I
what?
see someone standing in a corner, and I'm like, oh no.
Wait a minute. Watch anything good, or even better, watch anything bad.
Oh, so much of both. I was just telling Pat yesterday, I'm like, they fall into four categories. One, we turn it off within the first 20 minutes. It's so boring and terrible. Two, I am terrified for months. There's been like 3 movies that I'm like, I will
Right.
think about this.
That sounds like a very rare, but a very real possibility.
Yeah. 3, it turns out to be a horror comedy, and it is the funniest shit I've ever seen, and I love it.
Yes.
Which are, we have seen some really good ones. And 4, and I think most importantly, I will never think of this film again.
Yes.
Like 100% forgettable. So yeah, I mean, we've seen some really good shit. We've seen some pretty bad shit. We've seen some very forgettable stuff. Generally, I've worked out that I prefer ones that are like have a kind of thriller element to them, or like a mystery.
Oh.
I don't like slasher films
No.
in general. I don't even consider that a horror film.
Like, slashers were never really any good. The
Yeah,
only one that I even kind of liked was Halloween, and I think
I
My
mean, that's
Bloody
a classic.
Valentine was fun just because like it was so off the wall, and it did break a lot of rules.
Yeah, the one I recommend, I think the most right now, still the most, is this one called Ready or Not.
Oh yeah,
Have you
isn't that
seen
the
this?
weird hide and go seek?
Yeah,
Fucking
yeah,
hilarious
the wedding
yes.
one, and I love it because the main character is just like, you know what? Actually, fuck this, and it's just like, I'm gonna
Easy. Just
fucking.
escort me to the spring.
Oh, we're going back. Okay, cool. I'm like, you know what? I'm 100% on board. I don't know if you've seen it, but if you haven't, I highly recommend it.
Is this the one where they have to do the ritual thing or something bad will happen?
Yeah.
Okay, because I do know the secret of this story.
Yeah, I mean,
I think it's fucking hilarious.
It's not, I mean, yeah, I don't know if you, oh, hey, is there skin in this, dude? Can I get a little plate? Bitch got scales in my rice.
Bitch got scales in your rice? Oh fuck, event failed. Contribution level gold, bazillion experience points.
Love it. Sorry, I forgot. It's okay. I forgot to mention that there is still skin on the bottom of the dish. Yeah, it's a very good movie, and I not just, like, have you seen it, or have you just had it spoiled?
No, I've only had it spoiled, and like...
You need to watch it.
Yes.
You need to...
I understand that it goes beyond the spoilers.
Oh yeah. No, there's some stuff that occurs that's just the funniest shit I've ever heard. Like, it's just very, very funny. In a very, like, it's unexpectedly funny. Like, not that it shouldn't be funny, but like, things happen and you're just like, oh, we're doing this.
Oh, I guess this is happening now.
The babysitter is very good as well. But I do love a horror comedy. I do think they're very funny.
Yes, horror comedy is just like a miraculous solution.
It's a mirror.
Yes.
Oh, they're like, hey, this is gonna be the funniest shit you're ever gonna see, and for some reason, I just can't describe why they're so great, but I do really enjoy it. But like on the other hand, like if by and large, I tend to prefer like a horror movie that's like a weird exorcism situation, because there's always like we need to figure out the thing that happened.
Right. What happened? How do we
made
fix
it this
it?
way? Right.
Okay, and so that brings in the mystery of if we can figure out the bad thing that happened, we can fix it.
Right. Exactly.
This looks like a fine place for
and I think you know, that's just a fun situation.
I did watch a movie recently that you would probably hate.
I'm sure.
It's called I'm Thinking of Ending Things.
Oh god, this already sounds exhausting. I'm already tired.
It was pretty exhausting. And like, it was one of the movies where I feel so bad. When I was done with it, I had to look it up and be like, what the fuck did I just watch?
Sometimes you gotta do that, though.
I gotta do that. And, like, once I read an article of, like, I think it was the director or the writer explaining what was happening. And I was
never
like,
good.
And that's never good. Because, like, the explanation they came up with was something that I never would have figured out. And, like, that's not good. This isn't, a story isn't, like, what am I thinking of? It isn't like a scenario to try to outsmart the audience. That's not your goal, man.
Right. Exactly. Okay, so actually, nope. I've changed. I have a topic of conversation.
Hit me.
It's the Snyder Cut.
I haven't seen it. Tell me everything.
Don't.
Sweet.
It's 4 hours long, dude. And it's not good.
But that means it's
and, like,
good.
If you disagree with me, you're wrong. And I have proof, but also, like, ooh, God, it's 4 hours long.
I have proof, but do we have time for that?
Do I need it? It's 4 hours long. And I know, like, maybe for some people, they're like, well, it can be 4 hours long. No! It can't. Like, I know we were talking about that YouTuber whose name I don't remember. Anyway.
Yeah.
That guy. Who, look, I don't know YouTubers, and I'm not sorry.
The guy who was doing a predation.
Yeah, sure. Let's go this way. There's a point over here. But oh, is this into the city? We don't necessarily need to go in here yet. Yeah, let's not go in here yet, actually.
Oh, baby Jesus. I want to
And the
try to, like, uncover the map. Okay, there we go. Map uncovered.
Yeah.
I'm
Because
satisfied
we're
with
gonna
how much
go in there later.
Yes.
That's gonna be a big part of the storyline.
That's some fucking wackadoo shit that will destroy your existence.
Yeah. And so, oh, one of Dude Boy McGee's points was that it, like, oh well, Endgame was technically a 6-hour long movie over 2 parts. Yeah, it wasn't good.
Yeah, and that's not a good
Like,
thing, man.
That's not, I'm not saying that one's good. I'm saying they're both bad. I don't really understand. I don't understand your argument unless you think that I think that that's a good movie. Which I don't. And I have proof to back that up as well, and it is. You can cut the first 45 minutes off of Endgame and lose literally nothing. And that's the thing. I don't think I got anything new out of the Snyder Cut.
Well, I was about
At
to
all?
ask what happened in the first 40 minutes of Endgame, because I don't fucking remember.
Literally nothing.
Perfect.
That's the whole bit where they're like, I'm sad, we're sad. Sadness. That's the bit where, you know, the writer plays the nameless queer character that they hyped up in all the interviews of being like, this is the first openly queer character in the Marvel Universe, and it was the guy at the meeting. Did you actually see Endgame yet?
No.
Adventure.
Oh, fuck. Okay, never mind then. So you don't remember, you don't know! It's not that you don't remember, you just don't know!
Oh, I thought you meant that, like, Infinity War was the first part of Endgame.
Oh, no, I mean the first 45 minutes of Endgame.
Got it.
Bingo. Like, the literal first 45 minutes.
Understood.
And I really do feel like anytime you can cut out 45 minutes of a movie and lose nothing,
Something went
that's not
wrong.
great.
Yeah,
Now-
that's bad.
Now, I should also say I really love the Lord of the Rings, which has a version that is longer. We should get in with everybody else.
Okay.
I think we should get in with everybody else, because that'll be a better choice, except I'm dying now. But, yeah, but I think that's more like they knew that they didn't need it, that's why they released the theatrical version.
Right. They only left in the things they needed.
Yeah,
If
and
you
they were
wanna
like,
watch
look,
the
we know it's long. We did make a normal version.
Right.
Here are some extended cuts.
If you really
And,
like
like-
it and you want more,
Yeah.
have more.
I also should note that, like, there are parts of that movie that are funny.
Yeah.
There are things in The Lord of the Rings that are, like, laughably entertaining.
And
you know
it's-
what the Snyder Cut isn't? Fucking
Fun.
funny ever. Nothing is fun.
And,
Fun
like,
is bad.
The Lord of the Rings is like one of the driest books on the planet.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
and the movie was like, let's throw in a couple of jokes, just a couple.
Well, that's because it's from Peter Jackson of I Kick Ass for the Lord fame. So, like, the man is literally incapable of not making stupid jokes in his movies. That's why they're funny. Like, I was talking about the scene with Kaz and Norm about I Am No Man, and how, you know what bookends I Am No Man? You know what scene is on either side of that?
Isn't that the Oliphant getting killed and it only counts as one?
That's where it ends, yeah. It goes into that stupid ass bullshit. And you know what's right before it? The scene where Gandalf and Pippin are having the conversation about what death is like.
Holy shit!
Like, one of the saddest and most like melancholy moments of the film, followed immediately by this badass shit where Eowyn murders the fuck out of the Witch King, followed immediately by that only counts as one. It's so all over the place, and that's the thing. They're like, we know you can't live in sad place for a long time. Here's one of the coolest things you'll ever see, and also, here's one of the stupidest things you'll ever see.
Like, this should be a tonal mess, and yet, it manages to...
somehow it works. But it works because it understands that humans cannot just have a bad feeling all the time.
Well, I also feel like you can get away with a lot of wacky, funny shit in a battle. Because, like, a battle is not... A battle is like that. Like...
Yeah, but I also... Look, I think they also do it in a lot of other... Like, I can think of a lot of other stupid times they do things.
Right.
The entire scene where Merry and Pippin are like, if I drink this, I'll get taller?
Yes.
That's so stupid. There's just so much stupid shit that happens in Lord of the Rings. And I think it should be acknowledged and celebrated for the stupidity it is.
Right.
And I'm not joking. I legitimately do think that.
Yes, there is room for silliness and
yeah.
Like, I bet if we could like have a sit down with Tolkien, like he would say that the frivolity and the silliness is like what it's all about. Like this is what we're fighting for. We're getting the ring to Mordor, so more shit like this can happen, and we don't have to worry about getting the ring to Mordor anymore.
Yeah, the whole point of it is that you get to be, and I mean, also we're talking about Tolkien, somebody who once tried to end a friendship because his friend was like, no, I'm gonna put Santa Claus in my book, you fucker. Like, you have to imagine that he was like, yeah, that's...
Also,
I love that so much. There's nothing I love more than the idea that Tolkien and C.S. Lewis fucking fought constantly about all the dumb shit they did.
Also, like, Narnia Santa is one of my favorite Santas.
Oh, yeah, I mean, apart from, like, being weird sexist, he is great.
Right, but, like, giving out weapons and fucking treasures is just like, hell yeah, give me that Santa.
What have you got in that sack, Santa? A knife! Okay.
A fucking knife, and a bow and a sword.
I've got so much shit in here. You're all gonna be mad.
I like a fighter Santa. What can I say? I like a Santa who's expecting a fighter.
Now I actually just thought about this, and you're wrong. The best Santa is Hogfather, where it's just death. It's the Grim Reaper pretends to be Santa Claus. That's got to be one of the funniest things I've ever seen. And you know, I was actually just talking about that recently as well, because
Hogfather is an evergreen topic.
I mean, it's so good. Hogfather has one of the coolest, like most, like, the line about, the speech about belief, and then that one line where they're like, where the falling angel, like, humans need to believe, meets the rising ape, like, what the fuck, Terry? How dare you write this in a book about a skeleton?
About a skeleton
with
pretending to be Santa.
Shoved up his front, pretending to be Santa Claus. You, Terry Pratchett.
Show me one molecule of mercy.
Like so good in the universe. You're like, Jesus Christ. Like, humans need to believe small things so that they believe big things.
We need to believe the small lies so we can believe the big ones. Like, fuck?
Yeah, and you know what? Also in that book is a fucking is Billy is god of hangovers, like
Right.
or whatever his name is.
Better than
Doesn't matter. God of hangovers.
Yeah, the god of hangovers. Oh, cool. Chest. Like, yeah, it's also got like the god of hangovers and like. There's so much stupid shit in that book. But that's the thing. I think he's so good at writing humor and then saying something incredibly deep.
Yes.
And you're just like, yeah, you know what? Fuck you, Terry. I'm gonna lie down.
I need to lie down for a minute.
Have you, I don't know how many Terry Pratchett books you've read.
Quite a few at this point.
Have I told you about the fact that I'm reading all of them?
Yes.
No, we're not going this way. There's
Got
nothing down here. I think I know what this is. We're going this way.
But I'm very close to getting my exalted markings, so if we can do that before the end of the day,
We just, yeah, that would be ideal. So yeah, have you read Pyramids? Okay, that's just leaving. We're just leaving if we go that way.
I haven't read Pyramids.
Okay. Something is fucking wrong with me. It's a weird one. It's really strange.
Oh no.
I do love how like some Terry Pratchett books are very like intense, and then like I'm reading Moving Pictures, and it's just like, what if Hollywood? What if Lord of the Rings had movies?
What if Hollywood on the disc? All right, fine, whatever.
Okay, I guess we're doing that.
Oh.
We're not going that way. That's different.
Okay, got it.
But Pyramids is really strange because, okay, do you want, you know what, I'm not spoiling it because it happens pretty early on. Like, there's this whole thing in Pyramids about how if you build too many pyramids too close together, they create like a quantum singularity.
Okay, alright. Hence pyramid power. Okay, alright, I can dig it.
It's so wild. We should pause real quick. I just want to check out where we should go next.
I'll just go pop a mushroom.
I think we should go up to Southwatch Waypoint. It's just above us. Where that little blue commander tag is.
There it is. Ah, fuck.
Yeah.
I am in combat. Nope, now I'm out of combat. Okay.
Oh shit, I'm going already.
That's fine.
You said Southwatch Waypoint and I clicked it. I was like, you found it. Go.
But like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Pratchett always had a marvelous way of just shoving in something incredibly poignant, even in a silly situation.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm still not done with Moving Pictures, but I'm pretty sure, and I actually haven't read it before, weirdly. I am enjoying it a lot though. Oh, I just need a merchant real quick.
Okay.
But I think it's about like the power of an idea that gets locked in a box. It's a little complicated.
Like,
but like, and the idea escapes, and then everybody's like, "What if we made movies?" That's pretty sure that's what's happening. You know, some Terry Pratchett shit. But I think the important point is like he was very, very good at saying something important and interesting while also saying a bunch of dumb shit.
right.
And I think we have this problem right now in media where we lost that to a certain extent, where people feel like they have to be one or the other. I'm good to go whenever you are.
That tracks.
Like what's the point of being like, if your movie's all down, which is kind of what the fucking Snyder Cut is. There's like not a drop of humanity. If your movie's all like that and there's no levity to it, I just tune out. It's the same issue I have in real life. It's like, what's it called? What do they call it? Like passion fatigue? They have a word for it.
But I'd say it sounds like there's a special term for it.
Yeah. It's something like that. But essentially, what it means is, oh shit, do you want to do a... No, we should do the big event at the city if we're doing it. Oh, if we're... Hold on. There's an event that might happen and we should do it.
Okay.
Just give me a sec.
All Southwatch pylons have been activated.
Mordred Breach. I'm trying to get to the nearest outpost to participate. I'm here.
We're here. We're here. We're playing the feud.
We're at the outpost.
Any word from the outside?
Hey.
Follow this person with the blue tag.
Okay.
Maybe. Where are they? They're up there. We're gonna bust into the city.
Sweet.
But yeah, the movie's all just down. It's just down. It's just sad. It's just that the whole time. I know we're pushing it on time a little bit. I figured we might want to give this one a go.
Hey, whatever. I ain't doing anything tonight.
Like when the whole movie is like, be sad, feel bad. I can't do that.
Right.
Like I can't get nothing but that for 4 hours.
Right.
I just will stop caring.
You need at least a moment of levity.
Right. Your emotional level cannot continue on. I think compassion fatigue or something, whatever it's called. It's like how, you know how sometimes something new and bad happens in the world?
Right, and then it
And
hits
you just
harder.
Can't do it anymore. No, like a bunch of stuff happens.
Oh, and
like,
then there's
all
one
at
more
once,
bad thing, and you're like...
and you can't feel. You're just like, you know what? I gotta tell you, I'm pretty much dead inside right now. Complete challenges to select champions and report back. I actually don't know what we're doing here.
Okay.
We can, if you're very close, we can just walk away and like go exploring.
Yeah, I suggest we go and explore.
Okay, let's do that real quick.
There's an exalted portal to auction challenge. What the fuck is that?
Yeah, don't go through that.
Understand.
That's what I mean. I'm like, I don't know what we're doing here.
I don't know what this shit is.
I forgot there was all this challenge stuff. I thought we could just bust into the city.
Right. Is it time to take the city? No. God damn it.
Cool, I'm not waiting 12 minutes.
Yeah, never mind.
But yeah, so the whole movie is just like, bleh, the whole time, and you're like, I can't give a single fuck about your problems. Also, like, I'm not saying that the original was good. It was bad. It was
Right.
bad. But you know what? And everybody's like, well, now it's more cohesive, and I'm like, yeah, cohesively terrible.
Right,
like,
you took a bad movie and you made it worse. Way to go.
Yeah, you took a bad movie, you made it 4 hours long, you stripped out every minutia of emotion. I don't understand what his problem with Superman is. Zack Snyder and I are fighting over how he writes Superman.
Oh, they're
It's
mustering Mordrum,
awful.
attacking the people trying to get into the city.
Ooh, okay.
Whew.
Okay, hold on, I'm being attacked by a mushroom.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna go. Yeah, like, it's, oh god, it's so boring. I don't get it. I don't know, like, you've seen the other ones, right?
I watched a big ass review of, not Dawn of Justice, Batman versus Superman.
That's the same one. That's Batman versus Superman, subtitle, Dawn of Justice.
Got it. And
That's what it's called. Oh god, I fell down immediately. Please pick me up.
I also saw...
Never mind.
No, I think that's it. I saw the review of that. Oh, I also saw Man of Steel. and I was like,
Okay.
fucking A.
Yeah, okay, so, you know how shitty Man of Steel is?
Yes.
And like how boring he writes Superman?
Yeah.
I don't get that. What is up with that? Like, I just do not comprehend why you're like, hey, why don't we take this character who can be very interesting and make him the most boring thing you've ever seen?
Yeah.
I do not comprehend what is happening.
Like,
And I don't know. Yeah.
I one of my favorite like Superman quotes is when I think Clark is talking with it's the Kent family, and they're chilling with the rest of the Justice League, I think. And Pa Kent is like, oh, I figured out about that X-ray vision real quick. Had to wrap his Christmas presents with lead.
No. That's the, yeah, he brings somebody home for Christmas. I forget. John? Maybe it's John.
Sounds like John. Like, come join Christmas. He's like, all right.
Yeah, he brings somebody home and they're like, and then, is that it's the one where he's like, no, Santa Claus still exists.
He's like, you mean Santa wrapped those presents?
Yeah,
In lead.
and you're like, yeah, sure, buddy. Sure, buddy.
And like,
And that's the thing. He's such a nice boy. If you write him in a way that shows like compassion and emotion, I'll love him. But like, that is not.
the Superman
That's
we get
not
in Man
what
of
I
Steel.
was getting. Yeah, and like, it's not the one you get in the next one either. It's not the one you get in any of the Zack Snyder films. I don't know, like, he's getting this Superman, maybe it's like a very modern version, because, you know, like, famously shitty new DC, like, I don't care about your problems. If you're like, well, that's the way he's written now, I'm like, well, then it's bad.
Right, then it's bad and you should fix it.
New 52 is bad. Not all of it, but a lot of it. And, like, it's also really hard because, like, you see all this stuff in, like, Marvel's still doing so much better than DC. And you know what we aren't super into in Marvel? Being serious and having no emotion all the time.
Yeah.
Like, that's not what people are looking for. And I don't get it. I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy. I don't know. Like, what am I missing?
I think, ooh, I mastered the thingy.
Yay! Do you want to finish this event or what?
Yeah, I want to finish the event.
No, I figured I'd give you the option.
Thank you. But like, I think all the nerd boys think that in order for like something to have serious worth, it needs to be serious business, and that's not true.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's the problem. It's because, like, this is what happens when you shit on things that aren't serious. Like, when you make people think that, comedies aren't serious. Like, I think it comes from critics first. It's that whole, like, well, if it's not artsy, like, is it even good?
Is it even
like,
art?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, Clue's a great fucking movie. It's not really
Clue
about
is an
anything,
amazing movie.
but
Let's discuss that.
It's not like really about anything, but it's so
Yes,
well
it is.
crafted.
It's about me having a good time. It's about Tim Curry being overdramatic,
Oh god.
as every movie should be.
I do feel like everybody was just having so much fun.
Yeah. And that's the thing. Like, oh,
Oops.
you're just fucking around. You
It's
can
okay.
get out of it.
Yeah, I took it off.
I think that's a great choice. I love how you're like screwing around, I'm just like chilling. I'm like, inventory management time.
But yeah, if your movie has the opportunity to have Tim Curry fucking around and like
It
going
should.
hardcore, you need to do it.
Yeah. like, no excuses.
Make it happen.
That's the thing that I guess that I don't get about, like we gotta make it artsier, and that means darker and worse.
That means darker and with fewer colors.
Yeah. Oh my god, it's also, like, T was watching it at the same time I was, and he was like, ah yes, another Zack Snyder film where it feels like I'm wearing sunglasses for the entire movie. And I was like, that is exactly how it feels, dude. Wow, you nailed that. And, like, it sucks. It just was bad, and I felt bad, and at the end of it, one, it had, like, it was divided into parts, firstly.
Fuck off.
Which was a choice. And it was, like, and at the end of the movie, it was, like, epilogue, and I was like, no. You know how long that fucking shit was? Like, 20 minutes.
Jesus Christ.
None of it was necessary. It ended like the epilogue was like, and then 3 more things. And apparently Pat read something about what Zack Snyder wanted to do with it.
And it was even more heinous.
And it was worse.
Impossibly
yeah, somehow it got
heinous.
worse. I don't know how. Like, that's the problem. It was so bad, and I don't understand how it was so bad. There was also something else I meant to bring up, but I forgot what it was. What was it?
Well, there was one thing I wanted to say about Pratchett that is.
Oh yeah.
We can always hop back to Pratchett. Like.
Yeah, get back.
There's no telling when someone is going to say something like that means a lot. Like.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It just comes out at you.
Like, one of my favorite lines from Going Postal is something Ankamarad says when Moist is talking about the golems. And Ankamarad is explaining, like, how the new golem policies work, and, like, we get this day off, and, you know. And, right, he's like, we all get this day off because golems are Jewish.
Yeah.
And Moist is like, you wouldn't give a hammer a day off, and Camerad just like stares at him and says, yes, and I'm not a hammer.
Yeah, and
like,
you're like, oh.
Holy shit, oops.
Cool.
Moist, you accidentally did a racism there.
Yeah, and I should note is that before or after they start talking about how golems think time is donut shit. Like,
that's after, because it begins.
It's like right there. Like, that's the thing, though. Those things can happen in very close proximity.
The scene begins with Ankamarad remarking on like how he came to be here and like how he was supposed to deliver a message in a battle. And
he like didn't.
He got fucked up or something, and he's just decided to stand where he was until time wrapped back around, so he could.
And he's like time is donut shaped, and then he's like, and then like some really intense shit goes down, and then the male starts talking to Moist, and you're just like, what is happening?
Well, like he just sits there until eventually where he is becomes the River Ankh, and an anchor hits him, and they drag him
like,
back out, and he's like, "Hi, I'm supposed to deliver a message," and they're like, "Well, do you want to join?"
Looks like you work at the post office now.
Do you want to work at the Golems Union? You won't end up very far from where you're supposed to be. And he's like, "Sweet, all right, whatever, fuck it."
And that's the thing, like, it's all wild. I should know that, like... Okay, so the beginning of Going Postal is one of my favorite scenes ever written by any person.
You do have a choice.
Yeah, I mean, like, so that contains a number of great moments. Like, it's got the whole, like, weird Ventnari bullshit, and, like, the like digging out with a spoon, and then like, and there's another spoon, the like thing about hope, and then it's got the bit where they are like, you gotta sign the rope so we can sell it later, and then it has Ventnari saying some shit about the what is it? Yeah, but he gets it wrong. What does he say? Oh, it's the it's like the Twizzle Fandango, and they're like, no, that's not right. And he's like, I've been informed it's the hemp two-step. And then he says some, like, fucking intense shit about the need for hope and, like, a bunch of stuff about human choice.
Right.
And then there's some more stupid shit about him, like, about getting dragged, kicking, and screaming into the century of the fruit bat. Like, it is
the century of the fruit bat.
Yeah, no. The century of the fruit bat is one of my favorite things. I say that to people in real life. I'm like, well, we gotta drag him kicking and screaming into the century of the fruit bat. And they're like, I'm sorry, what words did you just say to me? Like, I can't explain what I just did. Oh, I seem to have been in a bad place. Okay, we got it. We're busted in. You gotta bust in with us.
I'm busting
Are
in.
you busting?
I'm busting.
Okay. Does it make you feel good?
Yes, I was. If you
Okay.
weren't gonna say it, I was.
I just had to check. Okay. And then we fly for a while. Please don't die when you stop flying. And then
Don't
we drop.
embarrass me in front of our raiders.
Not wrong? No, raids are a different thing.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know how this goes.
Oh fuck.
Oh, well, okay, we're in.
I'm getting dragged
you
all
dead?
over the place. I am dead now.
Cool.
It's okay.
We're doing great.
I think I'm gonna get up off this trigger blossom though, and then I can get away from these goddamn thumpers. Sweet. Oh fuck! I'm down again.
Rhoda, come in! Get out!
I'm trying so hard.
This one, and then I leave, and then I chill here, and then I hit stuff, and then I heal myself. I do not remember how this works. I need to inform you. There's something about slime, so that's great.
WP if dead, please. Does that mean return to waypoint?
Yes, it does. Like, if you're full on dead,
Okay.
you should go back to the waypoint.
I'll be back in a minute.
Yeah, because it takes so long to get you.
It'll take so long to pick us up. It'll be easier for us to just fucking walk in.
Yeah, essentially. I'm helping. I have no idea how this one works. I know some of the other paths, but I haven't done this in a long time. Like, because you gotta bust in from all four sides on this.
Right.
I'm
about to say,
And
apparently the
so-
south side, our side is doing the worst, so.
Cool. And how's South doing? Better. Okay, we're doing
Better.
yeah, very quite. Okay, so see this big explosive? We gotta push it into the big vine. Okay, I'm working it out. Oh, there's a big man.
Ow.
We gotta bust it out.
Here's another. You make it count.
Cool. I'm coming back here.
Oh, okay, so only the enchanted armor can do damage to those things.
Yeah, and the point is just to, and then once there, see, now we can attack it.
Okay.
The Octavine, now it's vulnerable. Yeah, this
Attack
is one of those ones
now.
where I'm like, fuck, how does this work? Some of them I know really well, this one I just don't.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, getting way up close is sometimes a really good choice, and it feels like a bad choice, but actually it's good because all the healing stacks up on you.
Right. Mr. Litbig, you need to understand that you have a karmic signature that smells awful.
Yeah, like, that's the thing, like, the whole fucking, it's a nonsense book.
And yet, all of the nonsense comes
But it comes next to,
gloriously
like,
into focus.
some of this, like, really, like, very intense shit. And that's the problem. Like, are we I don't know if we're going. I don't know. Okay, I guess we did it.
Okay.
Okay. We got rid of the vine. Fuck your vines, maybe. Oh no, wait! No, oh no, because it will regenerate if everybody else doesn't get on it.
Yeah. But it
Okay.
seems like they're well off.
Yeah, everybody seems good.
North Octovine has been defeated.
Yeah. North is good. Yeah. You just kind of have to like make sure everybody's on the getting their shit together.
Yeah, East Octovine's been defeated and West.
Yeah, we're doing fine. We're doing fine. Yeah, they all have like a different weird thing.
Oh.
Like I know one of them you have to turn into a mushroom. You know, okay, so we're gonna do one wild thing before we're done.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
So, we're gonna get into all this shit later, but we gotta go into the hole.
Well, then we gotta get into the victory pit. I played Team Fortress 2. I know about the victory pit.
It's full of chests.
Woo!
That's what's down here. I am encumbered. That's not great. Okay, it's fine. Yeah. The victory pit is full of chests. I don't really know what to say apart from get in on that. Yeah, sorry to get you in on this meta event. It was just right here, and I was like, you know what? if we're gonna do it, we should do it.
We're gonna get in there.
Yeah, now is when we get in there.
Oh, fuck.
Jesus, everybody's on the ground. I'm just gonna pick up people randomly. Whew. Yeah, and then we get a bunch of chests. And, oh, shit, I forgot about that. Okay, not that one. Come on.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
No, it's good. I think there's a thing over here.
I am stuck on some foliage.
There's a hero challenge over here. If you want to get on that situation.
I am in on it.
Good. Sometimes I can't tell where you are.
In this clusterfuck, how can
Yeah.
it be difficult?
My game is also so low that sometimes, like, I turn my settings down pretty low. So sometimes everybody around me just turns into a name. And I'm like, oh, I am either alone here or I am surrounded by invisible people.
Okay, that reminds me of my favorite, like, graphic saving, quick change I've seen in a video game. In Shogun Total War, if you turn the settings all the way down and you're far away enough from an enemy unit, they just turn into a two-dimensional cardboard cutout of the unit.
Amazing!
And so, like, it's just, like, with, like, 2 frames of animation, like a fucking cactuar from Final Fantasy, just, like... It's just a fucking dude on a horse, and the horse is moving, you're like, oh no, the horse is coming.
He's got it! We worked it out! But, yeah, I mean, like, that's like, fun stuff. I love that.
Yeah.
That's one of the things with, the Daleks in the original Dalek story in Doctor Who. They clearly could not afford a lot of them.
How many of them are cutouts? Like 3? They have 3
At
Dalek
least
cutouts?
3. They can clearly afford, like, 2 Daleks, and there's a scene with, like, 6. And they're like, we're doing our best! And their best is apparently we made some cardboard cutouts.
And hey man, it worked. Daleks.
I mean, it's bad, but I love it. Yellow. Who am I talking to?
Such a nice price.
Oh, some fucker! Okay, if you get in, you can glitch into the thing and open it.
Oh, the
Like,
Grand
you
Exalted
gotta-
chest?
Yeah, did you get it?
Yes.
Okay. god, my inventory is so full.
As is mine.
Oh my god, this is awful. Just, I don't know what to tell you. Unfortunately. Okay. That can go. Jesus, we've got so much shit. Now we're just running through getting chests and whatnot.
Oh god, there are even more. Son of a
Yeah,
bitch.
there's so many. Like, we're not even done. You just kind of gotta be like, okay. Okay, what else can I kick out of my inventory that's not important enough?
Sweet, sweet treasure.
Just do it with your inventory open. It's my current plan. And actually, it's better.
Sounds like a decent plan.
Yeah. Please don't. Please just let me take all the shit that I want.
Can I just grab all the shinies, please?
Yeah. We're gonna get back into this city later, and like, we're definitely not supposed to be here yet,
Oh,
but
yeah,
like,
no. But we here.
That's the one problem with when they're like, you gotta get some experience. You're like, cool, I guess I'm gonna do
The thing
the
that I do
event.
in the story.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little complicated. Cause like, we're about to get into this city, and they're gonna be like, you've never been here, and I'm gonna be like, I saved you.
Funny you mentioned that.
Like, is that right? Like, but also there's a lot of shit in chests, and I do want to open as many of them.
Yes. I want to open
Like,
as many as I can find.
Unfortunately, I think that's it for this room. To the next room!
How'd you get up there? Oh,
There are some stairs on the far end.
sweet.
More chests! God, there's so many fucking chests.
More chests!
Riveting. Riveting is just opening chests.
Hey, people were here for the shinies. You know, speaking of gamotypes, diamonds. They're here for the shinies. I want
Here
the
for
rare loot.
shit. I mean, don't we all, really?
I do love the rare loot. Like, I've been playing. I have played The Binding of Isaac Rebirth for 1,000 hours trying to get Godhead, and I still don't have it.
I don't know what that means, but cool.
Better than movement.
Get in there, get that shit. Yeah, no, I mean, we all have that. We all have that shit. That's why, I mean, you asked me the other day why I play PvP in this game. So shit.
I want to get the cool stuff.
Yeah. I do want to get the cool stuff. There's armor in there. Because nobody does dungeons anymore, so I had to start doing PvP. Because it's the only other way to get dungeon armor. I don't know what to tell you about that. This game is now about collecting armor for me. And if that means I have to fuck my way up through some PvP to get a cool backpack with wings on it, yeah,
I'm gonna
I'll
do
do
it.
it.
You can't stop me.
No, you can't. I need to get my cool glider.
Don't you
It'll
want to
be
turn
cool.
into a bubble?
I mean, I do turn into a bubble, but a different one.
Exactly.
Yeah, so not everybody gets to get into the bubble. Some characters, the bubble doesn't work for them. Some characters you gotta do some interesting shit for, you know?
Right.
That's how it works. Like, this dude's got a bubble on his head. He's also hiding in a chest, so that's pretty weird. I don't know what's happening with that, actually. You know what? I regret thinking about it. Oh my god, I think that's all the chests. I think I got the chests.
I think. Oh, there are a bunch in here that are underwater.
Yeah, I got those ones. Oh, there's some up here. Okay, I see them.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
This seemed
Like-
relatively easy for the amount of loot we're getting, but hey, whatever.
Sweet, sweet
just take it.
treasure.
I'm not gonna.
It's only because there were a ton of people.
And I like that.
Like, yeah.
Like, one of the things that really grinds my gears about the Kingdom of Loathing clan dungeons is that in order to unlock the premium content, you need fewer people.
What?
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense.
Like, if you try to go into Hobopolis and get, like, the special, the most rare item, Hodgman's Imaginary Hamster, you only want 6 people to do it. And I got that.
Okay. She's got a very weird spear. Sometimes I have to look up shit to see what it is and if I need it for anything else.
The fuck is this?
No. Here. Ah. Got it. Yeah. Did you mean Alaska? No.
Nope.
Fuck off. Do not mean Alaska. Okay, no, it's not important, but I do, so I do get to have it. It's important to me. God, there's so, like, we did just get a ton of gear. Like, a vast amount of shit, and you know what? Most of it, completely used.
Right.
So, that's fun. Alright, I feel like we're good. I'm happy.
Beautiful.
I say we port back to the North Watch waypoint where we started, because the thing's right there, and the next time we do the story. How's that
Just a
sound?
moment. I am finally learning how to apply thingies to my items.
Oh boy. Oh, I've got some hero points. That's exciting.
Okay. The location at Northwatch?
Northwatch, yeah.
Alright. I'm at Northwatch.
Also then I can do my inventory management.
The final boss approaches.